Hello, friend. Thank you for joining us today on Grief TV. My name is Abbie Maberry with Point of Light Grief Services, and this is Lighting the Way to Hope. Today, I want to take a moment to remind you that as we step into the new year, the world often speaks loudly about fresh starts, resolutions, and moving forward. There is an unspoken pressure to feel motivated or renewed. But if you're a parent who has lost a child, the turning of the calendar may feel heavy instead of hopeful. It may feel unfair, confusing, and painful to hear phrases like new beginnings when your heart still holds such deep loss. So today, I want to offer you something different. Not expectations, not timelines, not pressure to be okay. I want to offer you permission. Permission to give yourself grace. Losing a child changes everything. It changes how time feels. It changes how joy and sorrow live side by side. It changes who you are, not because you want to change, but because love that deep leaves a permanent mark. There is no reset button for that. As this new year begins, you may notice others asking what you're looking forward to, what your goals are, and how you're doing. You may not want to answer. You may not want to explain. You may simply be surviving, and that is okay. Giving yourself grace means allowing this year to unfold without demanding more from yourself than you can give. It means understanding that grief does not follow a calendar, and healing does not arrive on January 1st. Grace means recognizing that some days getting out of bed is an accomplishment. Other days, laughter might surprise you, and that does not mean you've forgotten your child. Both can coexist. Love and loss are not opposites. They live together now. You do not need to justify your grief. You do not need to measure your progress. You do not need to carry anyone else's expectations. If this year feels quieter, slower, and heavier than others, that does not mean you're failing. It means you're honoring a love that still matters. Giving yourself grace also means releasing the idea that you should grieve in a certain way. There is no right way to carry this loss. Some parents find comfort in traditions or rituals. Others need space and solitude. Some days you may want to talk about your child constantly. Other days, saying their name may be too hard. All of that is grief. All of that is love. And all of that is allowed. As you move through this year, you may hear an inner voice urging you to be stronger, do more, or handle this better. When that voice appears, gently remind yourself, I'm already doing something incredibly hard. Grace sounds like speaking to yourself in the same way you would speak to a dear friend, softly, honestly, and without judgment. It sounds like it's okay to rest. It's okay to say no. It's okay to feel joy and still miss my child. It's okay to take this one day at a time. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not grieving incorrectly. You are a parent who loved deeply and still does, who always will. As this year unfolds, you do not need to decide what it'll mean yet. You don't need a theme or a goal. Perhaps your only intention should be this, to be gentle with yourself. Let this year be the year you stop asking yourself to carry the impossible alone. Let this be the year you allow space for both tears and breath. Let this be the year you offer yourself the same compassion you so freely give others. Your child's life mattered. It still does. It always will. Your love matters, and so do you. May this year meet you with softness. May you move at your own pace, and may you give yourself grace, again and again, whenever you need it. You are not alone. Thank you for joining us today.